The suspect known as Baby K is now in custody. Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. The teen suspect wanted for an attack on a school bus is finally in police custody. The 15-year-old, known by his street name Baby K, was found in the 6300 block of Baltimore Avenue in Riverdale Park yesterday afternoon. As we've reported, on May 1st, the suspect, along with 3 other teens, boarded a school bus in Oxon Hill and allegedly attacked a student. Police say Baby K attempted to shoot the victim multiple times, but the gun malfunctioned. Police Chief Malik Aziz says the weapon used in the incident has not been found.
Under the new laws of the state of Maryland, it has become more difficult for police to question young people about anything without not a parental consent. Parental consent is not even in play. It is an attorney has to give permission.
But the other hindrance that cannot be ignored is that we have 15 and 14-year-olds running about our community at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, armed and dangerous, unaccountable, and unafraid. In this case, you know, we have a kid who, if we look at it honestly, is both victim and perpetrator. Clearly, you're a victim. We can't determine whether he was registered in school, where he lived. I mean, this kid was roaming about, apparently unsupervised and dangerous and armed.
A bond hearing for the teen suspect is set for tomorrow. A former Prince George's police officer is sentenced to time behind bars for assaulting a teenager back in October of 2020. A judge yesterday gave Daryl Wormuth 45 days in jail for choking and punching 17-year-old Kayvon Hines while he was in handcuffs. The incident was recorded by police helicopter video. Prosecutors say the teenager fit the description of a suspect wanted by police, but was never connected to a crime. State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy had this to say about the sentence.
You know, obviously we wanted more. However, the victim in the case, while he also hoped for more, he said that he was satisfied that this individual would never wear the badge again, and that he understood what it felt like to be in handcuffs, that he understood what it felt like to be in jail.
And Wormuth had been on the force for 16 years. Well, 1 person is dead and 3 are injured following an early morning crash in Upper Marlboro. The incident happened in the 4600 block of Largo Road around 6 a.m. This is the location of the crash hours after the roadway was cleared. 1 child was sent to the hospital along with a driver and passenger. No word yet on the cause of the incident. Well, the price you pay for gasoline in Maryland is about to go up thanks to the state's gas tax. The gas tax will rise to 47 cents a gallon, up from the current 43 cents. The automatic increase, which is tied to inflation, is scheduled to go up on July 1st. It comes on top of the federal tax of 18 cents per gallon, which has remained constant since 1993. State troopers responded to 11 alcohol-related crashes during the recent Memorial Day weekend. But Maryland State Police say total crashes were actually down 54% from last Memorial Day weekend. Officials say they made 104 DUI-related arrests from May 26th through the 29th. Troopers also issued more than 2,700 citations and more than 3,600 warnings. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. We'll be back in just a moment.
My dad always told me that I should love my hair. So I did. Even when it wasn't easy. My dad always told me that I should fight for my hair. So I am.
Welcome back. Well, Montgomery County officials announced that they're taking part in an initiative aimed at hiring more female police officers. It's called 30 by 30, and as the name suggests, the goal is to increase the number of sworn female officers to 30% of the force by 2030. Now, departments around the country are taking part in the initiative. Officials say it's an important program.
It is incredibly important that we have a police force that looks like our residents. And we need to do that both in terms of gender, but also in terms of diversity of race, ethnicity, religious background across the board, because obviously people who know their community and look like their community are more effective at policing their community. And so.
And currently, the Montgomery County Police Department is 23% female, which is well above the national average of 13%. Well, the past few years have been challenging for many small businesses across the nation, and yet since 2017, more than 10,000 have launched in Maryland. This morning, Goldman Sachs held a small business roundtable at Flavors Culinary Group in Hyattsville. They spoke with Congressman Glenn Ivey about some of their needs. The main topic, concerns about accessing capital as the U.S. seeks to avert default on the national debt.
Challenges with respect to capital. We're kind of on the edge of some challenges with respect to interest rates going up and the like. There's goals for trying to get additional contracting opportunities, whether it's from federal, state, or local government, or also in the private sector. And also there's good networking opportunities for them too, so they can meet each other. And sometimes they're going to be able to work with each other and provide services and treat each other as clients and customers as well.
So right now we're actively looking for our next location. So the Goldman Sachs program, specifically the financial component of that program, allows me now to make decisions based on data and my numbers, and not just willy-nilly, just kind of thinking of, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Now we're able to look at our finances and know what we're actually looking at to make those data-driven decisions.
And for more information on Goldman Sachs' program to assist small businesses, you can go to 10ksbapply.com. Well, 248 suspects have been arrested in Prince George's for auto theft so far in 2023. That's higher than all of last year. Just in the last week, the police department charged 5 suspects in connection with 4 carjacking cases, including 33-year-old Tony Budd of Hyattsville. Budd was taken into custody after fleeing from detectives moments after allegedly carjacking a vehicle at a Bladensburg cemetery. And 2 18-year-olds from the district, Jaheim Chase and Adrian Price, were charged in an Oxon Hill motor vehicle theft that occurred on May 20th. Of the 84 carjacking suspects this year, the majority are juveniles. Well, the state sues several chemical manufacturers for contaminating Maryland waterways and other natural resources. Attorney General Anthony Brown announced the 2 lawsuits yesterday, saying widespread and continuing PFAS contamination is harming natural resources and public health. The suit alleges that 3M, DuPont, and others are manufacturing, marketing, and selling the toxic forever chemicals. One lawsuit addresses PFAS contained in firefighting foam. The second deals with the chemicals in consumer products introduced through industrial facilities and disposed of in landfills and wastewater. Starting tomorrow, you'll no longer automatically get plastic utensils for carry-out food in Prince George's. Disposable foodware items, such as straws, must be specifically requested by the customer in person, on the phone, or online for all takeout or delivery orders. The new county law, which applies to all food service businesses, takes effect June 1st, but enforcement of the regulation won't start until October 1st. Single-use items covered by the new requirements include plastic utensils, condiment cups and packets, as well as napkins. Well, as the commencement season continues, Oxon Hill High School graduates took to the stage today. Their ceremony was held at the Showplace Arena this morning. Family, friends, and supporters got the chance to see their loved ones take the next big step in their lives. CTV News spoke with graduate Mary Sakarias about her family and about the big day.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to. These past 4 years have been so much to deal with, but I'm so proud of me and my classmates. We did it.
We're so happy.
And congratulations to Mary and the class of 2023. Still to come here on CTV News, Simon Buggs with your Wednesday Sports Page report. Stay with us.
Hey everybody, and coming up in sports, Washington Commanders tight end Logan Thomas and Oriole General Manager Mike Elias talked to the media about their respective teams, and also a new era begins for the Washington Capitals. Don't move.
Hi, I'm Shaka Khan, and I feel for you and your health. Black Americans are at a higher risk for diabetes, but we're less likely to get the latest technology to manage this dangerous disease. It's called CGM, Continuous Glucose Monitoring. Instead of a painful finger stick to check your blood sugar, you wear a small device that can give you glucose readings at any time. If you have diabetes, find out if CGM is right for you.
Okay everyone, it's time for your Wednesday sports page. We'll start with the NFL. The Washington Commanders resume OTAs this week after taking a brief break. The Commanders wrap up OTAs tomorrow but come back for a final practice session on June 13th. Now to the major leagues, the Orioles have had multiple players suffer injuries this year, and recently center fielder Cedric Mullins was placed on IL due to a right groin strain he suffered in Tuesday's game against the Cleveland Guardians. While the team waits for Mullins to return, General Manager Mike Elias hopes other members of the team will step up in his absence.
I think the good news for us is we've got other good players. I think it would be completely unrealistic to expect to go all year without one of our star players going down for a stretch. Thankfully, this is a muscular injury. It's not of any extra normal severity. It's nothing surgical or anything like that. He's just got to heal up. I hope it's not too long, and he should be playing the vast majority of the rest of the season for us. Is my hope. But yeah, we got other good guys here that hopefully they pick us up.
Wrapping up with some NHL news, the Capitals have hired former Toronto Maple Leafs assistant Spencer Carberry as their next head coach. Carberry worked with the Capitals before as head coach of the team's AHL affiliate, the Hershey Bears. Carberry signed a 4-year deal. And that is your Wednesday sports page. Simon Buggs, CTV Sports.
It's time to meet our pet of the week, or should we say pets of the week. Meet these 3 adorable kittens, Milo, Lila, and Cheese. They are all foster kittens who love to sleep, run, and play. Their foster mom shares with CTV just how adorable they really are.
Right now they're just starting to kind of liven up. Before, all they would do was sleep. So now you can catch them kind of following me wherever I go. Whenever I'm working, they'll come on my foot and sleep on it. They love chasing each other's tails, playing with balls. So they're, starting to liven up and starting to play.
And if you'd like to adopt these adorable kittens, or you can visit the website on your screen. And now that is it for tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you again tomorrow.